Reving. Tizji, really that name? Alex Bionic for the attackers, and Redmerk, Hoax, Alp, Grenthal, and Coda on the defenders for now. The standard setup nades will be put through, I think, if we can get that one going. Come on, Epic Eternal, you can do it. There we go, just trying to get it down towards that balcony there. Actually landing a little short, sadly, so not going to get it going, but we'll be seeing maybe a push around towards this A-bomb site. There's Alex, Reving, and Bionic. Considering their options, Redmerk will be waiting there if they go for it. The destructible wall just here, so they can open up another path. But see, this is the problem with this corridor. You're going to get naded to hell here. Epic Eternal maybe waiting on this small route to be opened up. If he hits that lovely little button, it does actually come up and away, and he can start pushing through. But a slow attack. No one rushing. Do have Bionic going for the peak off the ladder. Is that Alp actually watching in mid? I'm not sure if he's in mid yet. There he is indeed. He's going to get a little bit of face full of damage as well. Going to have to back away. Not going to get the bit of damage he wanted probably. Going to have to back up towards that opposing side over by B. But defensive play from Hoax as well with the scope. I'm not going to go for the opening picks here, but Epic Eternal still working his way through mid. We still have these players here as well. They're slowly executing. Definitely not a fast team, these guys. 1 minute on the board. They're going to have to make their move soon. Redmerk still waiting this one out. He's not got the best to cover from that side. You can see him having to check that one occasionally, having to be a little bit overly wary of it. And if we do see the push happening from where I expect, this could go real wrong. Actually, where have these guys gone? It's just Tizzy there. Oh, they are just waiting around mid. You get a little confused then. And Redmerk, noticing the flashes and nades were coming in. The smoke comes down on that side. Here comes the push. Tizzy up first. Redmerk finds one. Does get tagged up on the way through though, but 2 players left behind. He's going to find Alex there, and Alex actually gets the kill. Now Epic Eternal and Alex looking for a way around here. Hoax does deny him with that CZ in hand, but Epic Eternal still going strong. Famous connected towards Alp on the push through from mid, and now 1v2. He knows there's still the scope here. And I think we just heard that shot whiz past, and he gets caught in the heels from Coda. So the defensive side will open up with the first round. Nicely played out to them. Redmerk denying the initial push through, and that slow mid play didn't really pay out in perfect favour, let's be honest here. And the opening nades going to be made very soon. There we go, Epic Eternal once again getting a little closer for these. You can see those nades in mid, just keeping out back, basically the one plan to them. And that's about it. Other than that, we're seeing defenders being quite passive. No one really going for an aggressive mid hold. We occasionally see people being a little bit further up than Hoax, maybe more towards this sort of area. But, you know, it's down to team preference. Some teams maybe not as confident as others. Those deep nades and flashes certainly put you off it. So, maybe against a slow attacking side, it's not quite the option. If you know they're going to go for the fast rushes, you can catch them out. But there's the first nade coming in. Reving does find Alp, so that's one defender out of the way. He's been generally playing mid, so that could open up a mid push for these guys. And Epic Eternal fluffing the nade, but the door will be broken down. Redmerk takes that as, well, a little bit of an incentive to go forward. He did find one, but quickly got avenged by Tizzy. And now here comes the push. So 4v3, now 3v3. Hoax going big, double kill for him. Oh my word, Grenthal even comes through now. Alex, the last man alive, 1v3. For the G36C, interesting choice of weaponry. Not what we often see in these guys' hands, but going to challenge down Hoax straight away, and that's a mistake. That's a hat trick for Hoax, really keeping the defenders in on this one. And I question his defensive play, but it's clearly coming off pretty damn good for him. So let's actually pick it up with Hoax, see if he does go for maybe a little cheeky pick to start with. Getting a little aggressive there. You need to be careful of those nades. Going to fall back a touch and wait this one out. As you can see, they're getting a little bit more confident, the defenders. They're definitely looking to maybe make a difference. Now, Grenthal moving up. Alp's nade finding Epic. So, kind of avenging what happened last time around in that previous round. It didn't go too good for him. He did catch a nade early on from Reving. So, let's see that coming full circle here. And let's see if Hoax is anywhere near close to making these picks. As B looks completely safe. It'll probably be Red Merc if anyone first up on the chopping board. But one of the defenders could go for a quick peek if they're not careful. Still got out with him in mid too. So, he got a little bit lax there and went for the peek, hoping that Bionic wouldn't be there, but well, Bionic does get the proper opener there for the attacking side. Out down again. Flashes start coming through onto mid, and we can see the pressure start building up. We have Grenthal making sure he's going to have the sight on lock. Bionic finds one. Nice work from Grenthal. Taking down 2, goes in for the 3rd. Doesn't get the knife. He doesn't have a reload. Oh, what a mistake. It could have been huge, but just kind of fussed it in the end, and Collar's got a long way to go, but Hoax is on this site, so going to be close range scoping if anything. Checking everything's clear. Looking for a pixel. Coda not fully committed, and the attackers Maybe switching sights here. Bionic down to absolutely... Ooh, did he? He spread out a player there. Cotter's going to have to adjust the aim. Spins around. Reving's pushed around the backside. Nice work from Hoax. Checking out that little bit of a peek for some time. He knows that Reving was around the backside. Going to adjust around a little. Bearing in mind, Reving can plant as well. There we go. You can see that in place now. Reving does get the bomb down. Hoax switching up the scope for the HK417. Pre-firing those corners, hoping to catch something. Dude, I nearly knifed him. Grenfell, a little ambitious, but still 1v1. Here comes the push. Reving gets caught. Hope's a little lower though. 32 HP, 1v1, 20 seconds. Gonna have to move in. Perfect work from Hoax. Down to 4 HP, but he still gets the job done. And the bomb to defuse with a little bit of time to spare. But I'm surprised we didn't see more passive play from Reving then. Could have played out the time a little better, but maybe just a little bit rushed. And 3 rounds now in a row for the defenders. I've got to say, Hoax doing really well. Coupling Red Merc with Hoax, certainly a good combination. Grenfell coming up really big in that round. But I'm surprised we're seeing the same tactics coming out again and again for the attacking side. They're not switching up, they're not really trying out anything other than the slow 8 push. Maybe if they got a pick in mid or something, they could open up a little more. But then again, they have taken down Alp a couple of times, but they've just never really taken up the chance here. And Red Merc sitting close for this push. I'm not sure if anyone's there just yet. Oh, the nades certainly getting close though. Player just on the other side of this wall. Red Merc goes for the peak. He's going to find Tizji. A tag, but gets denied. Nice little headshot comes out from Tizji, but see, Hoax is waiting for the push and knowing that they might go for a cheeky little play now. Plans went out cautiously. Everyone starts that rotate, everyone starts getting around. You can see that, well, Grenfell was a big player last round. He's going to be right in on this site, and I'd be interested if they actually go for this push now. They're waiting, they're certainly considering it. So Kota through mid, Alp goes down. That's mid completely open to Reving, who's been constantly this kind of back playing player, and Kota did find one now in trouble through mid. He's going to get the tag, not the frag. Bionic's in trouble, but a bit of a flat-out exchange rather than the clean kills. And now Hoax on the rotate, checking another push. Doesn't want to just be limited towards that one entrance towards A. Grenfell still holding the sights. And they just caught a glimpse of the player. Both of them watching the same angle, though. That could be a mistake. Oh, look at this spot from Hoax. Lovely pick. Takes down Tizji. Needs to be careful, though. Reving does like working around the back. Does like getting these kind of cheeky kills. Grenfell trying to keep in mind the same, but Hoax has found the others. They're over by B. Reving was the player who played there last time. 1v1 was one out by Hoax. Bomb is now down. Grenfell splits around towards the side entrance. 2v2. Forward. Gotta say, though, mostly down to Reving. Well, anything, those failed A plays, I'm still not sure why they're going for this time and time out. Surely other options are available, but they seem to like this play. Oh, nice opening. Sadly not going to get the kill there, though. EPIC now picking up that CZ, maybe fancying their chances. And I'm not surprised, considering, you know, it's if you're playing slow, you want to get those long-range picks, and it's a good choice. But the same old, Tizji, same position. Last time around, he got the exchange with Red Merc. Still waiting for these guys to actually make a play here. If I was the defenders, I'll just start stacking out A at this rate. Nice pick again from Bionic. Nearly getting the opener there. Grenfell gets kind of knocked back, and said they'll start stacking it. I think they are. Hoax has already taken down one. Cheeky play towards mid, making sure he's been watching that. Tizji just gets shut out. And Kota, oh look at Kota around the backside. He could catch all these guys if he's careful. Don't be too early now, you got to be smart. 2 players waiting to go. Grenfell will be receiving. 2 in mid. Here comes the push. Kota's a little late to the party, but he might come around at the best times. You need to start moving, Kota. These guys are going to make their move pretty damn fast, and your team's going to be pretty screwed if you do not get in here now. Reving comes around. Oh, and what a shutdown. Now just Hoax in a 1v4. Epic Eternal checking the backside, but deny on the plant comes out from Hoax. Perfect work with that CZ. I think he's my man of the game so far. But can he find any more? He's outnumbered. Oh, he gets a tag onto Reving. Backs away. Still 2 more shots in this clip. 1 more to go. Goes for that reload. Making sure he's got Reving low, Bionic low, and Epic Eternal still sitting fairly pretty though. So, bomb still not down. He's got time to work with. There we go. Bomb is finally down. A site finally gets planted. Hoax 1v3. Does take down Reving. Stunning shot. Switches up for the Famous. And now has to open this one through. A little bit of pre-fire. Try maybe connect a little early on. Try to draw out a little bit of the attention. 23 seconds. Checking the corners. These guys are probably going to be playing from the outside. He's spotted one there down by the main entrance. Oh, Epic Eternal falls. He almost had it. Bionic was the last man standing. Almost a 1v3 pullout then. Perfectly done. Hoax is a bit of a beast here. Sadly not really reflected on the scoreboard though. 3-2 now. The attackers picking this up. Everyone else on the defensive side needs to step up their game. This guy's carrying like a champion, but everyone else kind of being baited into this slow A play, but hoping we might see a little switch up. I don't know how Red Merc has this discipline. If I was him and I knew these guys constantly went for this play, I'd be way more aggressive. But then again, I have the patience of a small child, so pretty smarter he's doing this. There we go. Nice double grenade from Reving, catching out Bionic and Alex. That's the problem when you play these slow games, that people's nades will get that a little bit closer and their knowledge will become a little bit stronger and the smoke comes in. But Red Merc is in front of it, so he's not going to be excluded from any vision. But a little careful, it's a bait. And watch that mid play instead. He's rightfully feeling that is a bait, but not much cover to be had there as Reving, one of the more veterans to this side, will be doing the job. Grenthal did find his G, and now Reving just alive. Let's sit on board with him. See who he's got. Bit of a superstar from a couple of games ago. He's going to get another. That's 2. Grenthal is down, but he's down to 6 HP. Hoax is full and Coda is full. And of all the players to have left alive, I'd hate to have Hoax up against me. Flash and smoke did come through from mid. He knows there's at least one player there, and that one player was Hoax, the one man you wouldn't want to be there. And now 4-2. Coming in towards, well, one of the last rounds of the first half. I'll say the attacking side not really tickling my fancy with their very, very slow aggressive, well, very slow attacking players, not aggressive players. And they now need to be a little more careful. Those nades are getting a little more potent. You know, the stopping nades just to deny them a rush. And everything is going to get a little bit more difficult to do. Alp going very aggressive though, does get caught out by nades, and you can see the lack of discipline on towards him not paying off. He just can't get these shots down, and he gets shut down straight away. But Hoax, denying that mid play from Alex, does find the kill and brings the scoreboard back to 4-4 here. Grenthal expecting the push. Red Merc still in the same position. I'm surprised he's been getting away with this so long as well, but that wall might be coming down now. His position now compromised, needs to back away. Grenthal did find one on the pushing from Epic. 2 players now standing for the attackers. Make that none. Grenthal and Hoax find the clean-up kills and lock it down. 5-2. Gotta say it. 8th round, final round of the first half now, pretty much. It's looking a little bit one-sided, let's put it that way. Red Merc, Hoax, Alp, Grenthal and Coda. Once they worked out how these guys played it, it just started to come off perfectly. And we're once again seeing this play right around the back coming into effect. I'm loving the in-game sounds. One good nade, all I'm saying is land like right there. It'd be beautiful, but shut up, boat. Wait for this round to really start. 1 minute 50 left. It looks like generally, if the attacking side go for it, it's the same old, nade in, flash in, smoke in, fail your flash, take down the wall and make the play, and then Hoax and Grenthal pick up all the kills. But maybe they'll switch something up here. Maybe not. And they did catch Reving off. That might have been from Alp. He is round by mid. Still 1 minute 20 on the board. A lot of time here. Ooh, was Alex getting a little bit excited then? He went a little bit far forward. Maybe trying to bait out a couple of shots. Nades in close right, but Hoax is up in his face, and Hoax actually the scope normally, but maybe Hoax switching around a little bit. No, he is still with the scope. He just fancies getting aggressive. As Coda did find Epic Eternal. Kota been on that rotate around the back. Nice play from him. Nice double coming in from Kota, just denying them an easy path through. Nades up and over. Needs to be a little careful. Still plays around, but expected Reving. And well, he found him. Now Alex falls to Red Merc, and that is a nicely played out half almost there. So, switching side. A little bit of a, I wouldn't say a stomp, but a very impressive defensive side coming out from the likes of Hoax, Grenthal, Red Merc, Kota and Alp. But I'll be interested to see how they do now. As they are the attackers, they have to switch over jobs and do the other thing, but is Hoax still running with the sniper? Yes, he is. And that's what I like to see. So, are we seeing the same attack style? 3-2 split. Shut up, boat. Pretty much a 5-man stack over towards the A bomb site. So, if that 3-man hit squad actually plays this one smart, and they at least send one player towards B, they could be in for a good bit of luck here. But they're going for the slow open on towards mid, it seems. Alp, Grenfell, and co. There's one player actually watching the push through. Let me spin across. The Epic Eternal. Playing pretty well so far. 4-7, not a great scoreline, but he's picked up some important kills. But actually backing away from mid just as they're starting to make the play, just to drop out a failed flash. Not quite worth it there. It's allowed the likes of Alp and Hoax to get even further forward, and if he does come back out to peak, you have to deal with Hoax straight away. And I think Hoax is wondering where the hell this mid player's gone. Normally, you'd never have this much freedom, bearing in mind Alp was the player who's here last time. It's allowed them to get towards this connector, get ready for that push through. Smoke, flash, it's time to go straight in. Oh, he misses the money shot and goes down, but Redmug's still standing, gonna pick up the slack, but player to the left watching the push through. Kota's still alive as well. 2v3, now 1v3. Oh, the nade even found his G. 1v2, Revving and Epic Eternal still alive. Epic on the site. Where is Revving though? I think Redmug's asking the same question, spinning around looking for this guy. Push in, oh, and round the back, there's Revving. Constantly on the rotate, and then finally the defensive side, or newly appointed defensive side, do get that round on the board. So 3-6. Maybe your predictions have been spot on so far. Hopefully that is the case, but let's have a look on the scoreboard, see how it's going down. Hoax 14-3. Such an important player for these guys. 10-6 for Grenfell, certainly doing well. Redmark, a little bit quiet for my liking, but oh, that pixel peak from Hoax. He's literally looking through the tiniest of gaps there and catching glimpses of the opponent. That is stunning, stunning stuff. You can see, I think it was Revving he's just been spotting out, if not Epic Eternal, and it's just so well done. This guy knows this map inside out. Absolute beast play. It looks like Kota might be going for a bit of an aggressive peek through mid. He's just another nade. Maybe not. Maybe he feels like it's time to have a little cheek peek. Epic Eternal did just get naded, so going to fall back a little deeper. Where are the rest of his side? Slowly making their way through, but Kota is in front. Nade's landing close. You can see just on the left side of the screen there, above Epic Eternal's actual name tag, is the player himself. So just be waiting out slowly. No one really wants to make that massive first move. You can see Hoax there, getting flashed a little, has to back off. Revving did find one, so they might need to speed up their play. Now the back's looking a little more vulnerable. Epic keeping eyes on. Here we go. Oh my word, Hoax just jumps out, finds Epic. He just knew exactly where this guy would be if he had to be holding that angle. Bionic does finally take down Kota, so not completely clear push through, but oh, again Hoax. My god, 16-3 right now. This man's on a mission, and I don't think it's over just yet. 3 more to find, 3 more possible victims, or nice little buffers for that scoreline if Hoax fancies it. Switches up to the K2 now. Grenfell getting tagged up. Where's Grenfell right now? Oh, he's been taken down, that's where he is. So 1v3, Hoax already found the first 2. You'd have to get an ace here if you want to get this round on the board. I wouldn't even put it past him. 33 seconds though. Not great for the time to work with. And watching the corner was Alex denying the push through around the backside. So 4-6. And it looks like try going a long A push. The call has been made. Then again, this game is, so open to rotations. So easy to read that through. And is this a mid play coming out? It's a very aggressive mid push coming out from the defensive side. Bionic can go really going to town here. Alex does find the kill as well. That's nicely done. And that is going to really throw off the opponents. And the follow-up for Alex takes down Grenfell, leaving just Hoax and Redmerk alive. Hoax trying to find someone in mid. He knows there's a player there, doesn't land the shot through the window. Redmerk holding the back push, gets shut down by Alex, who gets the triple this round. I think they know roughly where Hoax is. They've kind of written off every other angle. And here we go. No scope for Hoax. Alex is down. Finally, that triple gets dealt with. It's now TSG and Revving alive. He's going to go for the G36C pickup this time. He'll literally pick up anything on the ground there that will give him a little bit of a chance to get through on this. Fakes out maybe that mid push. Comes back round towards A. And the thing is, normally I'd write out a player in this situation, but Hoax, you never know. towards A, maybe trying to find the player before going for the bomb. He's done just that. Reving's down. TizzG 1v1 now. Mano a mano. Hoax, a bit of a beast. 1 minute left. Where is the opponent? I actually do not know at all. TizzG was over at the same bomb site. Oh my god, Hoax just got away with this, but will he get the plant off in time? Nade coming through. Oh, it doesn't make it down there. And it actually failed, and it held TizzG up longer. So now Hoax in a 1v1. TizzG defined. Walking a very thin line there. Comes around the corner, spotted out TizzG, but doesn't get the shot off. TizzG was just waiting for the push out, knowing Hoax didn't have the patience. And my god, TizzG fails the nade and still gets around. Can you believe it? But Fuse comes in. 5-6. Game back on. We're getting pretty close, though, I've got to say it, guys. It's certainly the comeback of the century if it gets pulled this way. Still, there's a little bit more to give for the attackers. They've been kind of lacking a little bit of that push, a little bit of the kind of fire that it needs to get these rounds on the board. Waiting for a way to open up. Obviously not an aggressive round from the defenders this time. And the attackers definitely need this. They've really started lacking making that bit of an impact they were before. Even with Hoax doing wonders. Oh god, that nade! We're going to see in that A play coming in. Redmerk's nade does find one. Redmerk follows up with a kill towards Alex. That is a bomb site pretty much open and ready for the taking. But where is Redmerk? Is he wanting more? Oh, Barnet stopped him so far. Where's the retake coming out from? Epic Eternal's actually in on the bomb site. This could be a big switch up. Oh, he shoots his load a little early there, buddy. And he might have just given away the game. And now he is in a 1v3. I don't think he's quite up to the caliber of Hoax where he can pull this stuff off. But he's looking at Hoax first. Kota comes around for the peek. And actually, maybe I told a lie. Epic Eternal did find Kota, tries to back out. He didn't know where the fire was coming from, couldn't make it away in time, and Redmerk finally picks up a round for the attack inside in the end. Nice little opener from him, taking down the two main players from that site. So, all in all, well played out. I've got to say, I like that slower play, making sure they were being a little bit more potent, but Reving getting a little more aggressive through mid, maybe fancying his chances. No, backing away, playing safe, playing smart, and that's the main name of the game here. Apart from failing your nades. And Hoax finds Reving first, so Hoax finding two. I don't even know where he found them from, but he's just getting these kills. This guy's done 25-5. Why am I watching anyone else? I think he's got more of a score than his entire team combined. Let's just stick on board and see if he's going to catch any rotators. Oh, he is! It's going to be one too many. Two players there, and now Alp might be in trouble. They're pushing straight through mid. He's going to watch the push, not the peak, but it's a little bit loose for the peak now. Where are these players gone? There were two players here in mid and goes through. The player now spots him out. Goes up to the upper balcony. Kota did do the job, cut him off, and now here we go. Just TizzG left alive. Attackers look like they mean business, just executing very nicely through and through. I think obviously a double at the start from Hoax isn't going to exactly hurt. And well, we are on match point 8-5. If the attackers get one more round, let's bear that in mind. This could be game over. And are we going to see the attacking push through mid? Not sold we will from the defending side. A little bit too much on the line, so let's spin across. See what Hoax is up to. Man of the day, head and shoulders above everyone else. 21-6. He's going for the slow work through mid, so nothing too crazy from just yet. We are seeing maybe a little more pressure towards the backside of A. These players are not going to have the easier entry like we saw last time. Redmerk and Hoax working their way around mid. Reving sitting a little further back, and actually Kota going for the B play, so a little bit different there, but maybe trying to be a bit of a backup plan more than anything. And oh, it doesn't go too well. Reving does find him straight away, and I'm surprised they didn't put Reving on a more important position, I've got to say it. Although he is holding a bomb site pretty much by himself, so then again it kind of makes sense. Now Hoax goes hunting. And there we go, that's a big impact grenade comes out from Epic. Leaving out to these three players, Redmerk, Alp, Grenthal, still looking to get in towards A. Alp watching mid, Grenthal around the back entrance, and Redmerk there as well. Epic goes to the second peak, just completely shuts down Redmerk, and now pushing Grenthal to make the move. He does find Bionic. Now Grenthal, the last man standing, 1v4, gets one. That's Alex down, goes for the second, does get the tag, but won't get the frag. TizzG denies on the site. And now we have 6 to 8. Still on match point for the attacking team, but just didn't seem to go their way. Obviously the nade finding Hoke straight away. Kota getting denied by Revving. They went for the 1v1s that sometimes just don't work out that easily, and you got to play a little smarter than that. But Redmo catching against him in a rather aggressive player. But look at this play. They're going around towards B. It's the first time we're going to see this B play, and the nade's coming in, finding Hoax is going to make it even harder. We've seen an aggressive push from the defensive side in mid. This is a change around. Now Epic Eternal hot on their heels, pushing behind them, takes down Redmerk, leaving only 3 alive. But Kota's doing the business. 2 kills come in. Alpha chimes in with a third, leaving 2 alive. Can Epic Eternal and TizzG hold on here? Epic Eternal, second top fragger. TizzG at the bottom. They're going to have to step up in their own way. Epic goes for the pre-fire, trying to bait the fire away from TizzG. Both trying to work out where his players are. Here comes the push though. TizzG gets the tag, gets the frag, out, down, gets the tag on the floor. He finally takes him out. And now Kota in a 1v2. Where is this guy? It's all on his own. He takes down one. That's Epic missing, and now TizzG would have to get the triple, and he does it. TizzG saves his team in the last couple of seconds. Every round he's had to clutch. He's come up big, and bottom of the scoreboard or not, he's been doing the job. And even Grenthal saying, what? How the hell did that happen? But there we have it, 7 to 8. Comebacks on, ladies and gents. These guys aren't done just yet. And it was a good idea, the switch up to hit that B site. But it's just like a kind of a last-ditch effort. They didn't know quite how to execute properly. So they were just like, well, let's try it and hope it works out. And then, unluckily, in a way, the defensive side went aggressive through mid, and it just kind of went a little bit wrong. So, as you can see on the minimap, well, the X-ray vision, should I say, the defenders are being quite passive now. They're not pushing all that far forward. They're going to sit in and make sure the attacking team just come to them. Hoke's actually switching out the scope for the Famous, so maybe fancying his chances, helping out his team a little bit more on the sites rather than opening it up. 3-2 split. I can imagine it's Redmerk with him in mid. No, actually, Redmerk's down there. Who's in mid with him? Grenthal. So Grenthal and Hoax through mid. Got Alp moving around as well. Generous Epic Eternal playing quite passively, watching the pusher if anyone. And there he is with that Famous. Doesn't want to get too close to the action, but it looks like the push is coming through regardless. Hoax splits off towards B. They're going to make a B play out of this one. Fire's coming in. Kota there just doing the spray through the smoke. Revving's found one. That's Hoax down. He was the player closest towards the site. Alp's waiting to execute on towards A as well. Maybe faking the push. Finally, Epic goes down. That's a good bit of work from Kota. He's stepped up in the last couple of rounds massively. Sadly, finally goes down to TizzG, but Grenthal joined in on that B execution, finally opening up the site. Spots out Bionic and gets taken down. Surely going to be 8 to 8 here. Bionic helping out on that B site. Now Alp in a 1v3. Not going to happen. Alex shuts him out, and wow, 8 to 8. Final round coming in here between these two. Hoax 21 to 9, but it doesn't matter. Look how many players playing well for the defenders over one standing out for the attackers, and are we seeing that aggressive push through mid? Well, I think Alex is certainly considering it then. Backed away a little. I don't really want to push a little too much. Revving, backing off now towards site. Epic Eternal getting very aggressive here. This is dangerous stuff. I think they've worked out where they're going, or they should have done. There we go. I think they all know what's going on here. Epic Eternal now stacking out A. He's got players coming around with him. And because the attackers were this far back, and obviously we saw the likes of Epic Eternal through mid here, they know that they're either in this section or right round the back of B, which is both kind of true. So Redmerk and Grenthal, the two-man squad now joined by Alp, working through mid. And they're lucky they slowed down their play this much. Otherwise, they'd been caught out. Hoax watching the back push. Kota considering B. He's still got options available. He doesn't have to go for this one. The slow play B. And generally, Kota's been pretty, well, I'd say fundamental to these guys actually getting these rounds in. He's got a good couple of doubles. Alp, Grenthal, Hoax, everyone now working around towards A. We are currently tied at 8 to 8. MR9. One more round will win it. And Revving taking down Kota. That slow B player is going to make this harder, but it looks like they're going to take down that destructible wall. Toy with the idea of pushing A. Smokes come in. Alp is tagged up. The fire coming in from the balcony above. Grenthal and Redmerk need to start pushing through if they want to help these guys out, because Hoax is in there already. They need to get in towards the site, otherwise these guys are split up on their own, and Hoax is trying. Grenthal finds one, but now it's just Hoax in a 1v4. Can you believe it's been turned around unless he can save his team again? Takes down Alex. GG's already being said. Struggling to find his way around here. goes in for the shot, gets the tag. Folks still full HP though. Not anymore, getting chipped away at 55 HP, takes down another, doesn't get any more, Bionic denies. And there we have it, GG, well played to said Epic Eternal.